Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakradash. Shalom, salutations, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Shem Shai Barakatham. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets, the teachers, and the evangelists also of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Shem Shai Barakatham. The water to all of you men for your sacrifices and your lessons. And last but not least, shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, and we want to mention that WW3 is coming real soon. Baba Kusha. Okay, so, I didn't have any videos, anything like that. I'm just going to get straight into some scriptures real quick. And, that's going to be that. I'm not going to make this long. Let's go to Joel first. Joel 3 and 9. And it reads, Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And that's what? This is the day of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. This is Isaiah 34 and 8. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses, for the controversy of Zion, and this is the capital of the wickedness that takes place in the world, that Yahweh Shai is going to redeem us. Let's get Matthew. Matthew 24 and 6. And it reads, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. This is Yahweh Shai speaking and prophesying that the time is coming, and preparing and warning us, because this is what scriptures is all profitable to all men, right? And Yahweh Shai is warning us that the time is going to come, but we need not to be afraid, because he's going to deliver us out of it. The hopeful elect. Okay. Second Esdras. See, Second Esdras 13 and start at 31. And it reads, And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And a time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen when I show thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Yeah, so we waiting on Yahweh Shai, come and get us up out of here, man. Because we know that those boom booms are coming. Those ICBM missiles is coming, right? Let me see, Revelation. Go back to Revelation. 18 and 8. And it reads, Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh thy power, who judgeth her. And who is the her? Who is the she? The her and the she is Babylon, aka America. That's what this is, a depiction of destruction coming to play. Like I said, I wasn't going to make this long. I wasn't going to make this long at all. Jeremiah 50 and 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon and assemble of great nations from the north country, that's America, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And we can jump down to 25, and it read, Yahweh hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation, righteous anger, that's indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh, thy power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Who are the Chaldeans? The Chaldeans, were the Hamites. Moving along here. Isaiah 54. And I think, yes, 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and have created the waster to destroy. This place is going to be destroyed, man. Is it First Peter or Second Peter? Let me see. I think it might be Second Peter. Yeah, Second Peter. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, when you're unprepared, and in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's those IVCM missiles. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah, that's what that is. Let me see. Yeah, it is right. No, this. Yeah, here we go. Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as a oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Because this is what we come into. All roads lead to the MOTB, and after the MOTB, what? That destruction, that woe is coming. Let's see, Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51 and Jeremiah 51 and 7. And it reads, Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine before the nations. Therefore the nations are mad. I have read this, I think yesterday or earlier today. I'm not sure, but the nations are ready to destroy this place because of what has taken place. As far as America going to different places where they can conquer and giving them democracy, conquering them, and making them like America. And that's what kind of what Rome did as well. Kind of the same thing. Isaiah 13. And 17. And it reads, Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes are who? The Russians today. Which shall not regard silver in as for gold. They shall not delight in it. Yeah, they don't. They're not. So like they're not gonna care. Russia's not gonna care about making any peace treaties. They're gonna wanna fight. Their bows also shall dash the young men into pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Destruction. Trouble is coming, man. War's already here, but major, major trouble. Evil times are coming. Right now, it's getting bad, but we can still kind of survive. You know what I'm saying? The government has not run down on us yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. You can read Jeremiah 30:7 and Daniel 12:1, and it gives you the understanding. Because women's, not women's, but men's hearts, as the scriptures say, are going to fail them. Matter of fact, let's get it real quick. Luke 21. 21 and 25. I'll start at. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So women are going to be, if women are going to fear, so if men are going to fear Salakia, just imagine how the women are going to be, right? Everything's going to be put back in its rightful place. So what we got to do, we got to pray for deliverance from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation overpass. So the righteous anger, Yahweh Shah's anger, overpasses, because this is what's about to happen. First Thessalonians, and I got one more scripture. After this one, I got one more scripture. First Thessalonians. We're gonna wrap it up because it's late. I shouldn't even be up this late. Should not at all. First Thessalonians 4 and 16. And it reads, For Yahweh himself shall descend from heaven, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. So the scriptures tell you exactly, like anything I've learned, and I tell people this, any question you want to know, anything you need to understand or know, that you just be winging it with, it's in the scriptures. So there's no reason for you to, you know what I'm saying? It's in the scriptures. Wisdom of Solomon, I'm going to leave off with this. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. And it reads, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. There was us speaking and prophesying against Esau, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with trembling fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they have looked for. And they repented in groaning for anguish of spirit. They shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. That's right, we are the Lord's children that you have been oppressing and putting your hands on. That's the scripture say, he that touches the apple of his eye, right? So get yourselves prepared, man, because Esau's kingdom is coming to an end, and thank goodness. So with that, I pray that you are edified. And with that, I'm going to say, Call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rekahak Radash Shalom. Salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and Shalom to your elect. Shalom. Abba, Abba, Shalom.